Hey trainers, what is up and welcome back to the lab. My name is Professor Howie as always, and I hope you are all having a great day. Beat the heat, it is so hot here right now, but it's neither here nor there. Let's cool off with this really sick theme deck. We're checking out the Galarian Darmanitan theme deck today. Now this deck was a lot of fun to play. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the video as well. But before we get into that, I'm going to make this quite brief. If you like what I make, subscribe to the channel. If you like this video and you want to see more, like the video. Leave me a comment telling me what theme deck you want to see next. Spoiler, it's going to be Surfetched. I don't care what you want. Also, you want to support me monetarily? I got a Patreon. You want to win Pokemon cards? Sign up for the Patreon. I also stream on Twitch, thinking about switching to YouTube. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. We also have a community Discord. Please join that. Get involved in the speeches, the speaking, the talking. Get involved in the talking in the Discord. We have a lot of fun there. We are currently bashing the new OLED Switch. At least I am. The Pokemon one, not the Splatoon one. The Splatoon one's beautiful. If you need links to anything I mentioned, it is all down in the description below. So go ahead and check that out. Click what you want. Follow the chapters. And let's go ahead and get into what makes this deck tick. Woo! What's wrong with it? Okay, trainers, here we have the Galarian Darmanitan theme deck. We'll be starting off with the main star of the show, Galarian Darmanitan. Now, evolves from Darumaka, 140 HP, water type, but not weak to lightning, weak to steel, which is pretty good. There's only a couple theme decks he's actually weak to. 1 water, 2 colorless will give you Blizzard for 80 damage. It also does 10 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon, so that's a good way to soften up the bench. Not much else to say there. Soften the bench, and then you can hit with other moves that might not have knocked out before, but you bring them into the knockout range with the Blizzard. And then Crushing Headbutt, 2 waters, 2 colorlesses for 170 damage. It's a lot of damage. It knocks out your Dragonites. It knocks out your Charizards. Well, Blizzard almost knocks out Charizard too, doing 160 damage due to weakness, but you can't use Crushing Headbutt your next turn if you use it that turn. So you have to keep that in mind. You can't just use it willy-nilly. You have to actually plan out when you want to use it to take out those big hitters. Now, the second form that Darumaka can evolve into is Fire-type Galarian Darmanitan. So 1 colorless gives you Headbutt for 40, and 2 waters and 1 colorless gives you Frozen Heat for 110 damage. But if you discard all your water energies on this card, it will do 60 damage hitting, or you guessed it, 170 damage. So this is for the fire type matchups, right? It also does a lot of damage consistently. So this will attack on 1 colorless, while the other Darmanitan will attack on 3 colorless. It does half of what the other Darmanitan does, but only for 1 energy. You can't complain. And then 3 energies hitting for 110 damage is great, and you don't need to discard all the energies if you don't want to. So you can hit for a consistent 110 for only 3 energies, which is very good in the theme deck meta. You only get 1 of these in your deck though, so keep that in mind, and you get 2 of the other Darmanitan. And they both evolve from Galarian Darumaka. I love this Pokemon, it's so cute. 1 colorless for tackle, 1 water, 1 colorless for headbutt, 10-20 damage, 1 retreat cost. Solid basic type Pokemon. I wish it had card draw, but it doesn't. Your secondary attackers are going to be Beartic, 140 HP, just like the Darmanitans. 2 colorless energies for Slash for 40 damage, and 1 water, 2 colorless for Frozen Slice for 150 damage. But it does 50 damage to itself as well. That is still a lot of damage for the energy. 150 damage can knock out a lot of things. It's just missing the Dragonite by a hair, but still solid. If you softened up the Dragonite beforehand with Blizzards, 2 Blizzards, and Dragonite is now in range of Frozen Slice. Solid secondary attacker. It evolves from Cubchoo, 1 colorless for Chop for 10 damage, 1 water, 1 colorless for Icicle for 30. Another solid basic, again, no card draw on this one. Another one of our secondary attackers is Kangaskhan, 130 HP, 2 colorless energies for Rally Back. It does 30 damage, but if any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack the last turn, it will do 90 more damage, hitting for 120 for 2 damage. Great way to get martyrdom kills. They take out one of your Pokemon, you bring out Kangaskhan, take it out like that. And for 3 colorless energies, you get Hammer in for 100 damage. Solid card, pretty good, weak to fighting, keep that in mind. We also have Suicune as another secondary attacker, 1 water energy for Wave Splash, 20 damage. 2 waters, 1 colorless for Aurora Loop, 130 damage, but you put 2 of the energies back into your hand. It's okay. If you have energies in your discard, you can use Turbo Patch to get this thing charged up to hit for 130 multiple turns in a row, but I found it to be pretty inconsistent at doing that. Still not a bad card. If you need to hit that 130 real quick, Not bad. You can do chip damage with the 20. It's okay. And our last secondary attacker is Pelipper. 120 HP, 2 colorless energies for wing attack for 50 damage, which is solid damage, and 1 water, 2 colorless for power cyclone. 110 damage, but you move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. This is cool because you can hit for 110 damage, and then you're charging up a Pokemon in the back. So you're putting an energy on this, hit for the 110, and then the energy is getting tossed to a Pokemon in the back. So as long as you have energies in your hand, you can get your bench Pokemon charged up while hitting for 110 each turn, which is really good. And it evolves from Wingull. This is your one of your draw supporters, 1 colorless energy for collect, draw a card, 1 water, 1 colorless for wave splash for 20. Solid. You just get a draw card. There's nothing not to like there. And our last draw supporter is Wishy-Washy. 1 colorless energy for Deep Sea Swirl. You shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 8 cards. Wave Splash, 1 water energy, 20 damage. This is basically if you have a dead hand, you can put out your Wishy-Washy, Deep Sea Swirl, and get a whole new hand, another chance at life in the game. The basic plan for this deck is to set up your Darumakas, which will take a couple turns, by using Wingull, Pelipper, and Wishy-Washy. If I have a Wingull, you want to start Wingull a lot of times. Sometimes you want to start Wishy-Washy. Depends on what you draw. Get up Pelipper. Start using Power Cyclone to charge up the Darmanitans while you're attacking. Get a Kangaskhan on the bench. Give it 1 energy so it's ready to take a KO back. If your Pelipper does go down, hopefully by then your Darmanitans are ready to rock and roll and you can take the game. Let's look at the trainers to see how they facilitate it. Capacious Bucket. Search your deck for up to 2 water energies. Reveal them, put them in your hand, shuffle your deck. Solid energy draw. Can't go wrong. Love this card. Great Ball. You look at the top 7 cards of your deck and then you pick a Pokemon out of there and shuffle your deck. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's very good. Good way to get out maybe a lurking Darmanitan that's just in the top 7 and you need it that turn. Great Ball's your ball. So we got switched because the Darmanitans have a pretty high retreat cost at 3 and Kangaskhan at 2. It's just in case you need to switch a Rooney Dooney. There's nothing really special about that. Turbo Patch allows you to flip a coin. If heads, take energy from your discard and attach it to one of your basic Pokemon. That isn't a GX. Solid card, good way to get your energies attached to your Pokemon. Your Wingull goes down with 2 energies attached. You can play down a Turbo Patch and hopefully attach that to a Darumaka on your bench. Solid. Or a Kangaskhan. That's a good combo as well. It allows you to attach another basic energy from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon. Good energy acceleration card, but you won't see it much out of the theme deck meta. But still a good way to accelerate the energy because this is an energy heavy deck. We have Bird Keepers as well. You switch your active with one of your benched and then you draw 3 cards. Another switch card, but it also gives you a little bit of draw support. Solid. Owl lets you draw 3 cards. That's it. You can't complain. Professor's Research, we know it, we love it. Discard your hand, draw 7. Solid card. Great. Be careful what you're throwing away. Asonia lets you search your deck and pull out 2 basic Pokemon or 2 basic energies, and then you shuffle your deck. Solid card, especially early game if you need to get some basics out or if you're starved on energy. You need to get those energies attached. And then, of course, water energy. So what are we bringing in this deck? Or what does this deck come with? Well, it comes with 2 Kangaskans, 3 Cubchews, 2 Bearticks, 3 Darumakas, 2 Water-type Galarian Darmanitans, 1 Fire-type Galarian Darmanitan, 2 Suicunes, 3 Wingulls, 2 Pelippers, and 2 Wishy-Washies. That's it for the Pokemon and for the trainers. It comes with 2 Capacious Buckets, 2 Great Balls, 2 Switches, 2 Turbo Patches, 2 Beads, 2 Bird Keepers, 4 Hops, 2 Professor's Researches, 2 Sonias, and 18 Water Energies. All right, that's the deck. It was honestly a lot of fun. It performed a lot better than I thought it would, especially because I don't see anybody on the ladder running this deck. The only issue it has is it's a little bit energy heavy with 3 energies for Blizzard or the 4 energies for Crushing Headbutt on the Galarian Darmanitan, but I did have a lot of fun with this deck. This deck went smoothly. I actually like it more than the Samurott deck, but let me go ahead and show you guys how it performed in a couple matches. Let's go. Okay, looks like we're going up against the Necrozma deck. We got a Wishy-Washy out, which is nice, because we're going to be able to hop next turn, and we're going to be able to draw 8 cards as well. We get a Turbo Patch. Interesting. Let's attach an energy and draw. We get a lot of things there. We'll just go ahead and... Do I Wave Splash here, actually? Or do I draw more? I'm going to have the Darmanitan next turn. Let's just Wave Splash here, actually. We're going to start off nice and slow. I didn't want to Deep Sea Swirl because I had the Darmanitan in hand already. And I was hoping I'd be able to use this Turbo Patch, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. But he will get ahead in the prize trade. We will get almost enough. Probably drop the Wingull down too, huh? Alrighty. What do we get? A Pelipper. I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and evolve the Galarian Darmanitan. Drop an energy. Let's Deep Sea Swirl. Let's get some better cards, hopefully. A Capacious Bucket and our other Galarian Darmanitan. Perfect, perfect. We also get a Sonia. Okay. We can do a lot with this, actually. We're going to be able to get our at least one Darmanitan set up, maybe two. It looks like he's keeping Wishy-Washy alive for some reason. We'll do another 20 damage here. I don't think I really need to shuffle my deck into my hand here, right? But we will have Galarian Darmanitan up and going soon. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and play Hop. Draw 3 cards. We get a Suicune. No way. Go ahead and put that down. And then let's Wave Splash again. What's Tauros at? 60 damage. That's not bad, actually. I'm assuming he takes us out there. We'll put out the Suicune, and we'll do some damage to him. Take the knockout here. We still need 2 energies onto that Darmanitan. We get a Cubchoo. Let's put the Cubchoo down. Let's go ahead and drop that on the Suicune. Let's play How. Turbo Patch. Let's Turbo Patch. We get Tails. Unfortunate. We get another Wingull. Interesting. All right, let's take knockout here, so we're evening up on the prize trade. And we get a Bird Keeper. Perfect. I was really kind of sad that Turbo Patch didn't work out for us, but that's okay. We could actually... Could we take knockout? Yeah, we could take knockout here for sure. I don't think I want to, though, right? I mean, I'm going to have to eventually. I'm going to start attaching to my other Darmanitan as well, actually, I think. We're going to go ahead and do that. So this one's charged up and ready to go. We can hit for another 20. This Darmanitan can... confused. Okay. We'll hit for 20 there. We'll lose the Suicune, then we'll bring out this Darmanitan. Because I need to be able to knock that out in one hit. And I'm afraid he'll have the energies for it, so... That's never fun. Alright, they're going to Lily. That's fine. We have Bird Keeper, so we can switch things around if we want to. But we are going to hit 10 damage on all the bench Pokemon, which is pretty cool with this Darmanitan. It probably will go down, right? Yeah, probably. Go ahead and pop him out. I think I used Professor's Research here as well. Let's go ahead and drop down an energy here. Let's go ahead and hit the Professor's Research. Kangaskhan. So many choices in life. So many choices. Get another Professor's Research. Doesn't really do anything for us, so I think I'll put the Kangaskhan down as well. We'll just hit a Blizzard. We'll take the knockout, and we will do 10 damage across the board. We get a Sonia. I was really hoping for an extra energy or something. Interesting. Okay. Psychic Recharge. He doesn't have knockout here. But do I have knockout here? I think I do. I think I attach an extra energy here to do Crushing Headbutt, right? I think that's what makes the most sense. I think I like that play a lot, actually. We'll do that. We'll play the Professors. I'm looking for more Turbo Patches. Kind of hoping I have one in there somewhere. Doesn't look like it's going to come up, though. We'll hit the Crushing Headbutt for the knockout to get the lead in the prize trade right here. The problem right now is our Kangaskhan's not charged up. So it doesn't have a special energy attached, but he has 2 Necrozmas. I need to be able to do 120 damage. Let's put out this Darmanitan here. Let's go ahead and play this down, and then we'll just hit a Blizzard. We should survive, but that's all. Everything's at 120 now, so the Kangaskhan can hit for 120. Okay, I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing good. I don't know, though. It's hard to tell sometimes. This Darmanitan shouldn't go down, but we can put 10 more damage on everything. And start loading up the Kangaskhan with energies. All right, he's going to switch out for the Dedenne. Okay. That's fine. We'll just keep swinging then. All right, let's go ahead and put this down. We'll take another knockout and then weaken up his board a little bit more. Not bad. Down to 2 prizes. We're doing all right. We're in there. So I don't think he gets knockout here unless he does waste a special energy on this, which I don't think he should do. U-turn board onto Malamar. Okay. Energy onto Audino. And I don't think he has knockout on us. Nope, not yet. But you know what that means? I can put another 10 damage on everything. I'm going to keep doing that. I'll put another energy on the Kangaskhan, and I will hit another... I'll hit another Blizzard. Keep softening up his bench. Make sure Kangaskhan can take the knockouts, and we are 1 prize away from winning. He will take down the Galarian Darmanitan, but then we'll take him out with the Kangaskhan, and that should be GG for us. Should be GG. Pokemon Fan Club. All right, not a problem. I think this game is over. Dedenne. Okay. Another Dedenne comes out. U-turn board. A lot of U-turn boards, huh? Psychic Recharge. And then Psychic Sphere takes the knockout on our Galarian Darmanitan, and we will clean up with Kangaskhan. All right. GG's well played. Okay. If he's going to allow me to go first, he's going to allow me to go first, right? I can't really complain about that. Problem is Darumaka needs to do more damage. We'll not do anything there. We can't play the Hop first turn, but at least we can put down the energy in the Kangaskhan, right? He has a Charmander. That's totally fine. We'll go ahead and do all that and push done. We got the Hop, the Darmanitan. I think I'm just going to headbutt for 40 next turn, though. You only have 1 energy for collect. He probably can't knock out my Darumaka next turn, unless he gets like a Leon and evolves into Charmeleon on the turn after that, but I'm going to pretend that's not going to happen. Lugia comes out. Totally fine. Totally fine, I think. I think it's fine. No energies, though. Huge for us. Go ahead and drop that down. We play Hop. Capacious Bucket. We'll go ahead and headbutt for 40. And we will begin to soften the bench with Galarian Darmanitan's Blizzard next turn. Got another Hop and a Turbo Patch. So when Darumaka goes down, we can get the Kangaskhan charged up almost instantly. That's huge for us. And Yanmega is up. But we have Galarian Darumaka. So we're doing okay. Put down another energy there. Let's play Hop. We don't really get anything, but we do get a Blizzard. 10 damage across the board. And we get a Bead as well. That's pretty good. All right, he brings out Lugia. And I'm not too worried about the Cutting Wind, if I'm going to be honest with you. And this is already in knockout range for the Kangaskhan as well. So that's pretty great. So I'm just going to knock this out this turn with Crushing Headbutt. Ooh, yeah, Crushing Headbutt, Bead on the Kangaskhan. That should be good. Another energy goes down onto the Yanmega. Okay. And it's my turn. Cool. 1 more energy there. Bead this energy onto the Kangaskhan, and I'll just hit a Crushing Headbutt. Perfect. We get a Pelipper. Okay. Okay. If he puts out the Yanmega, I'm not too worried, but he puts this thing out, which is fine. I think it's fine, at least. He might use Flail on us, but that'll only hit us down to 80 damage. And we will get this down to 100 damage, which means Hammer In can take it out. Gets a Slugma. Okay. And it's our turn. We will keep on going. Another energy there. And I am going to hit a Blizzard. Softening up the back of the bench a little bit more. Looks like he's energy starved. We'll probably just win this one outright, right? Okay, 4 energies onto the Yanmega. A little bit scary, but I'm not too worried right here. We got 2 switches, so we can switch out for the Kangaskhan, then switch back. He's switching now, actually, for the Cutting Wind. That will give him knockout. But I, too, have knockout. With Kangaskhan. Goodbye, Darumaka, my brave soldier. Bring out the Kangaskhan. Please give me something to put on the bench. I get a hop. Let's hop away. We get another Darumaka. Let's go ahead and Turbo Patch. Turbo Patch. They flip double tails. That's pretty cool, if you ask me. And we'll just hit a Rally Back. Solid 120 damage. I am chilling. And a Great Ball for me. Nice. Probably puts out the Sudowoodo here. He can take Knockout here if he really wants to, but I'll just take it back with Darumaka as well. Because I do have Fighting Weakness. Let's see if he realizes that. But if he doesn't, I'll just take the Knockout for free with Rally Back. He does get 2 basic Fire Energies, so he will most likely attach. If he double draws, I feel terrible. But no matter what happens, we are attaching to this Darumaka. And I think I just... Great Ball, right? Don't double draw. Flail. Flail's the correct call. You do Knockout. Come on. Come on, buddy. Flail. Yes. Good job, bro. And we will take Knockout with Darumaka. He can't really do anything to me next turn either. We'll put the Suicune down. We will Great Ball. We'll grab out another Kangaskhan. I'm going to go ahead and pop that down. I don't want to use my Professors yet, if I'm going to be honest with you, because I want to get use out of my Capacious Bucket. But we will take Knockout with Headbutt. Easy 20 damage for another Cubchoo. I think I'll put out 1 Cubchoo. And I think he's going to put out the Slugma. Oh, he put out the Mad Cargo. I thought he would put out the Slugma, if I'm going to be completely honest with everyone. Because if he put out the Slugma, he could have yawned me to try to stall out the game a little bit, maybe. But he can't do anything with the Mad Cargo. All right, he's going to grab Hop Out. That's not a problem, hopefully. Another Yanma. Okay. I really hope I draw into a Galarian Darmanitan coming up with Professor's Research. That's what I'm probably going to do. Put out the Cubchoo. And hope I get it. Cubchoo, Capacious, Professors. Attach an energy to the Darumaka. I know he has another energy in his hand. Alright, so he's going to start attaching to the Yanma, it looks like. Gets another Mad Cargo up in the back. And it is my turn. A Water Energy. Well, I guess we're not going to be using that Capacious Bucket, are we? We'll go ahead and hit Professors. Screw the Cubchoo. I decided I didn't want it. We got this Darmanitan. I don't want to evolve into that one. Headbutt. There's nothing he can do. He's stuck out right now. That's fine. We can take our time a little bit with this. Actually, we can evolve into this Darmanitan next turn and then don't discard any energies using Frozen Heat for knockout. I think we'll be good. Start putting energies onto the Kangaskhan. Putting energies onto the Yanma. 3 energies down, my turn. Not a problem for me. We get another Sonya. Let's do that. Let's drop an energy onto the Kangaskhan. Let's Professors this whole hand away. We get another Darumaka. Let's go. I love Darumaka. And I'll just use Frozen Heat and push no. Taking Knockout for 110 damage. And we need 1 more prize to win. Very cool. And he's bringing out Mad Cargo. Last energy is now on the Yanma. He is professoring, probably looking for that Yan Mega. Great balling, still probably looking for a Yan Mega. He should find it in that, though, if there is one in there. He finds a Charizard. Puts down a Sudowoodo. And GG, well played, man. Okay, our turn. Let's go ahead and drop an energy there. Drop down another Cubchoo. And we're done. So we're going to evolve both Bearticks next turn, I believe. Start powering up one of them. And we'll see what happens. It's a return. We can start hitting our collects now, which is really nice. Great ball. All right, let's go ahead and Beartick up. Beartick up. Great ball. Give me a Darumaka, please. Darumaka out. Let's what do I do? Let's put him on the Darumaka. And let's go ahead and Professors. We have a Turbo Patch and a Suicune. I could put the Suicune out, but I think I'm just going to collect. Draw a card. Another energy. Perfect. So we can evolve the Darumaka into Galarian Darmanitan. We got 2 energies for this, so we can start charging that bad boy up. And we have the Beartick still, which we will start powering up. When this Wingull goes down, we have the Turbo Patch. Actually, we have the Turbo Patch. We're not going to evolve the Darumaka yet then for the Turbo Patch. Double Tails on the Timer Ball. Life is rough. They'll probably knock out the Wingull next turn. I'm assuming he's going to retreat the Furfu and bring out the Raikou for knockout. What do I want to power up then? Yeah, we're going to Darumaka, probably. Put an energy on the Darumaka. Don't evolve it, so hopefully we can get the Turbo Patch out and we can knock out the Darmanitan with a Blizzard or something. Oh, he's energy switching onto the Poipole. Interesting, but okay. Gonna return. I thought he was going to do it here. That's totally fine. An energy. Okay, let's go ahead and hop for 3. See what we get. Another Darumaka. Very cool. Let's Great Ball. A Kangaskhan. Even cooler. Put an energy down onto the Darumaka, I think, and then we'll draw 1. I've already accepted this Wingull's probably going to die, and that's fine by me. So now I'm probably going to end up using this Turbo Patch on the Kangaskhan, so we'll probably evolve this Darumaka here. We could evolve the Pelipper into the Wingull into Pelipper next turn, actually. But it looks like they might just go for a knockout here. Wait, what is happening? Okay, so they get to use a Sonia, it looks like. Yeah, and I think I'm going to evolve here. I think that is what I do. So, oh, we get a Bead as well. Let's go ahead and use Bead to drop an energy onto our Darumaka. Then let's go ahead and evolve into Pelipper and drop down an energy here. And we're going to go ahead and evolve here. And I'm going to hit a nice little wing attack. So I have the Sonia to grab more energies next turn, which is good because I'm out of energies. And I want to get one on Kangaskhan, maybe even 2. But I'll probably put one on the Pelipper so I can use Power Cyclone and drop it back onto the Kangaskhan. But I don't think I'm going to do that yet, because I think this is going down next turn to one of these Raikou. Stunning Likeness, uses the Sonia again, probably grabs out some energies, right? That's my guess. But we will take first knockout, which is pretty big. 2 more energies. Capacious Bucket. Okay, let's go ahead and Sonia for 2 of these bad boys. I'm going to go ahead and drop an energy down there. And then I'm just going to hit a wing attack. We'll take knockout. Very nice. Very beautiful. Very cover girl. And we'll move on with life. Another Galarian Darumaka. Very cool. Okay, so he brings out the Furfu, which I don't understand, but, you know, it's not my place to understand, is it? We'll drop the energy onto the Pelipper, and then we'll use Power Cyclone, pushing it back onto the Darumaka, I believe. Or the King. Actually, maybe the Kangaskhan, just so it's charged. He might retreat, though, and bring out the Raikou, but we'll see. Nah, he's going to use Return here. I can feel it. And we'll take Knockout, and we'll be up 2 prizes. That is not too shabby. So drop an energy there. That's all I can really do. Power Cyclone. And we'll move it to the Kangaskhan. And we will draw a card. Energy. Nice. So we still have the Turbo Patch for the Kangaskhan for Hammer In for later. We got the Turbo Patch for this Darumaka if we so choose. We will take out this Raikou next turn with Crushing Headbutt, most likely. He gets an Ampharos out. Okay. He's going to Unseen Flash to paralyze my dude. Is he not attacking? He would have had Knockout without that. He had 60 damage, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. He is hitting for 90 now, though, which is a little bit scary. But we have our big boy Darmanitan coming out. Coming at him. Let's go ahead and drop down another energy. And let's Turbo Patch. We get 1 heads for the Darumaka in the back. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit a Crushing Headbutt. That's his last charged card. He could discard 2 energies from his hand to paralyze Darumaka next turn, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's running low on cards, it looks like. Alright, so he's going to bring out the Ampharos. All I need to do is hit 1 move on him so the Kangaskhan can take him out. He's going to do Professor Kukui. Does he have an energy switch? If he does, he can definitely hit. But let's see if he has enough energies for Unseen Flash. Hopefully he doesn't. I do have a switch, though. I could switch the Kangaskhan in and use Hammer In for 100. He's going to Escape Rope. I'm going to put in the Kangaskhan. Because if he puts out this... Yeah, if he puts that in, I can go ahead and hit for 100 for Knockout. And see what he does. He'll probably use Eye Opener. Check out his prizes. That's fine. I couldn't use Crushing Headbutt this turn anyway, so drop an energy there, and I'll just use Hammer In. Take the Knockout. We are now ahead by 3 whole prizes. Very good. Get another energy out. Very cool. And we do have the switch, so if he does paralyze the Kangaskhan next turn, we can switch and Crushing Headbutt, which will most likely result in a victory for us. Because as long as this Ampharos does go down, we are okay. Attaches another energy. He might not even have enough energies to paralyze me, which is interesting. Very interesting. Peyton Lizes his whole hand. He'll probably have the energies to paralyze now, right? He's gotta. There's only 2 energies in the Lost Zone. Oh, but there's 5 in the discard. Rescue Stretcher. Grabs out a Raikou. Okay. And Split Bomb. So he did not have the energies needed. Okay. I will play the Hop, draw 3 cards. We'll go ahead and evolve you into a Darmanitan, attach an energy here. We will play the Switch, and I will hit the Crushing Headbutt, knocking out the Ampharos, no longer having to worry about the Paralyze. And we get another Professors. Okay. Not too shabby. Now this guy will probably go down to a... Oh, actually he has no energies. It would have been nice if we could have just ended this game right now, but... If we draw into a Bead, we can. That'd be really cool, actually. Yeah, Bead would be an amazing top deck. Because we're only going to be hitting for 80 damage next turn. We draw into an Angry Darmanitan. Ah, dang it. If I didn't evolve this, we would have had Knockout. Ah, shoot. Alright. I'll hit a Blizzard. And GG, well played, man. Okay, trainers, that was the deck. And as you could see, I had some good times with it. I actually quite enjoyed this deck, and I hope you liked this video. And if you don't mind, just leaving a like on the video really does help out the algorithm. I appreciate that. But that's the deck. Solid deck. And next week, we'll be looking at the Sir Fetched theme deck. Well, trainers, that's it for this one. My name's Professor Howie, as always. I hope you enjoyed your stay at the lab today. If you don't mind, on your way out, go ahead and wipe your feet on that red subscription button. It really does help out the channel. We are nearing 1,000 subscribers rapidly, and every time I thank you. So thank you guys so much for enjoying the content, sharing it with your friends. Make your family watch it, okay? I try to keep it fun here. I try to keep it educational, at least in the Pokemon TCG content. You might see some other content from me. You might see some Unite content. You might see some Splatoon content. Don't worry. We are going to stay a TCG channel for the most part until I get to the 3 millionth subscriber and become Alpha Rad. You know what that means? I'm going to sell out. That's a joke. I'm so sorry. There's not really much else to say for the day. Thank you for enjoying this video. I do hope you guys are enjoying the theme deck videos. No one else on YouTube seems to be making them, so I'm just going to try to cover as many as I can before I get tired of theme decks. So hopefully we get through all the important ones. Anyways, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.